a kid, I dreamed of becoming a teacher.
I dreamt about creating.
I dreamt about building cool stuff.
I dreamt about being a musician.
Learning different cultures from different countries.
When I was a little girl, I wanted to fly.
I'm passionate about painting.
Becoming a better person.
Helping people.
I am passionate about winning.
Don't tell me I can't challenge myself.
Don't tell me I'm not an artist.
Don't tell me I can't develop in-demand skills.
The first step to becoming an accomplished musician is working hard.
The first step to becoming great is having an idea and pursuing it.
The first step to achieving your dreams is dedication.
We're looking to find our passion.
We want to become important.
We are looking to have amazing experiences.
Don't tell me I can't drop cliffs.
Don't tell me I can't set the pace.
Wasatch Academy has helped me become confident.
Wasatch Academy has helped me become great.
Don't tell me I can't come to America.
Don't tell me I can't earn a full ride.
Don't tell me I can't get a scholarship to MIT.
Don't tell me I cannot have a voice.
Don't tell me I cannot fit in.
Wasatch Academy is incredible.
It's unique. It's tremendous.
It's a place to fulfill your potential.
Wasatch Academy is life-changing.
I chose Holderness because there's a really nice community and we are in a really pretty setting right near the White Mountains, which is really cool.
I decided to come to Holderness because of the academics here. I've always been passionate about STEM, so like science, technology, engineering, and math.
I'm from Finland, and coming in, I didn't know anyone at Holderness, but I've made some lifelong friends from all around the world.
I would say lacrosse is my favorite sport. When we're out on the field, we are just all supporting each other, cheering from the sidelines. I'm just having a blast. Like, it's my favorite time of the day.
Ever since I was younger, I always knew that when I went into high school, I wanted to have a school that I was able to ski and I would be able to balance academics as well. I really liked the idea of having a small class, just to have that one-on-one relationship with the teacher. They're always there for help and they're just a really good resource for you.
Our teachers are really close with us because they're our dorm parents, our coaches, and you get to be able to take in like how hard they work.
They're constantly giving up their time for you. If you need extra help on homework or a test or anything, every teacher at Holderness wants you to be the best you could possibly be.
Okay, good luck in your game. Bye. Edmund, hi. The campus life here at Holderness, it's great. They really try to integrate the outdoors with the classroom. It's just a great environment to be part of.
Well, my favorite moment, I guess, looking back, would be OB. Out back, it's traveling through the White Mountains with 2 teachers and a group of kids. You're basically just hiking, talking, making tents, and being away from like technology. I guess through that, you just feel like you just accomplished something so unique to Holderness.
That feels so good.
I've become more responsible and independent, living away from home. I've learned how to manage my time better, but I also learned to become more outgoing. Play music is fun for me here because it's a new way to express myself that I didn't really think I would do. So it's been really great.
The kids here are so friendly. I don't think there's any time when you're walking on the path and they won't say hi. I think that's something that's special about Holderness is we try our best to just through the year get to know almost everyone here. I think that's pretty special.
Holderness has helped me, I don't want to be cliche and say find myself, but it really did help me find myself in the way that I now know that I'm passionate about climate change. I now know that I care about women in the STEM field, and I now know that I'm like an artist. And It gave me so many different perspectives on myself that I've never seen before.
Being able to have this experience and have this opportunity to go to a school like Mercersburg, it's amazing. I could never have guessed that I would ever get this opportunity.
What drew me initially was like the student life and like school spirit. People are really proud to be here.
I just felt welcomed right away. It was pretty awesome.
At Mercersburg, we accept all in our egalitarian spirit.
I think the biggest thing here that I felt was a big sense of belonging. And it was just a feeling I didn't really get at any other school I visited.
I'm Hunter.
I'm Nick.
Nice to meet you.
Our students come from all over the world and all over the country. They come to Mercersburg to be a part of our community.
It's a very impressive setting. Academically, it's a great school.
Teachers really take an interest in your kid, not only in the classroom, but out of the classroom to help them develop themselves and become the best that they can be.
There's always something to do on campus.
I was very interested by the outdoor education program and just having all these opportunities that I wouldn't have back in New York.
I feel like my art career has developed a lot more here. I'm in the Mercersburg Academy Octet. I'm in chorale and I've done 2 musical theater shows.
I'm excited for the soccer season. I'm the goalkeeper for the varsity boys and just getting ready to get some wins on the board and beating my new teammates.
It's just been such a, I guess, life-changing experience. Traveling the world, I guess, has always been like far-off dream for me, something that I could never see, but having the opportunity to come here has let me see that that's in reach.
Mercersburg was always a community while I was here that supported me and allowed me to grow to be who I am today. Through teachers, classmates, staff, everybody. And it allowed me to make mistakes, learn from them, and grow from them.
Just the fact
There are no manuals for success in life, no how-to guides with the answers for setback, no 4-color booklets with detailed pictures and instructions. But if there were, the manual could be written by the Culver Academies. Molding leaders is their mantra, and world changers have been walking their storied grounds for more than a century.
Culver was part of one man's dream to make a difference. And when he traveled to this particular spot with a lake and beautiful sort of rolling countryside, he decided that this was a place to do something important.
Henry Harrison Culver, he was a manufacturer of cook stoves in St. Louis, but he came into this area in 1864.
He came to the shores of Maxinkuckee, met a young lady here, and decided that he would form a school.
It started in 1894. They had 49 students. They had a headmaster, a science teacher, an English teacher, and a math teacher.
He was not a real fan of the military. He thought war was a terrible thing. But when he hired a superintendent who had been a classical scholar, that person convinced him that the military model was great for helping people become responsible citizens.
We've retained the military, no longer for purposes of training people to go off and fight, but now as a system of leadership. When we brought young women to Culver, and by the way, it's probably the best decision made in the history of the school, we wanted to capture that same spirit, the same objective.
If you tell people that Culver is a boarding school in north central Indiana with a military heritage, they have a sense of a very structured, rigid environment, a very homogeneous population, and a mission which probably focuses on reform.
There's a huge misconception about Culver that they're just a bunch of snobs wandering around, and that couldn't be farther from the truth. I mean, I came here because I wanted a different environment.
I remember reading Boy's Life when I was a kid and seeing an advertisement for Culver in the back of that magazine. Well, I knew that Culver was a special place moments after stepping on campus the first time.
I came here on a beautiful early spring day. I drove over the hill on Route 17, saw the lake, saw the campus, and knew that I was not in the place I thought I was going to be in.
Well, my father, he brought me down here to visit, and I took a tour, and after that I fell in love with the campus.
The facilities here are amazing. I mean, the library has thousands and thousands of books that you just can't find at a normal high school, and you can go and research there during the day, and it's like a college facility.
The quaint, college-style campus with breathtaking architecture, stunning facilities, and a gorgeous view might be found at other prep schools. But there is something different here, an underlying focus unique to Culver.
You hear about prep schools and you hear about, well, it's the intellectual thing and what college you're going to get into, and that's an important facet, certainly. But I think Culver realizes there are so many other things. This is the old classical model, goes right back to Plato.
Culver's mission is focused on 3 key concepts: educating the mind, body, and spirit. It's a lot easier to educate the mind than it is the body and the spirit.
Culver's main mission is to develop young people fully, wholly. We have a fully integrated program.
We all try to live by it on a daily basis. We try to preach it in the classrooms, on the athletic fields, in the barracks. There's nothing more important to us than
What I love the most is definitely the sense of community.
The grades are big enough that you have a wide variety of people to connect with, but also small enough that it remains a really strong relation throughout the grade and other grades too.
Everyone says hi to you. Like when you're walking to class, even if they have their headphones in, they're smiling at you. It's just such a nice place to be.
Like at sports games, like everyone gets really rowdy,
yes,
which is so fun.
Oh, I'm a better fan.
I'm a better fan.
The community here is accepting to all sorts of kinds of people.
I'd say because of the diversity. Just among my friends, some of them are potential D1 athletes, and then others are making portfolios for art colleges.
All the extracurricular activities, like all the clubs, all the sports.
The bagels are so good. And their milkshakes.
The mac and cheese, second to none.
My first day here, I was really nervous, but then I went to the international lunch and I met so many people, and I just remember how excited I was.
Something as simple as having a good meal creates so much happiness amongst us, and the dining hall allows that.
I think it's easy with sit-down lunch to automatically think, oh, you're separated from your friends, it's going to be different.
Talk to people at lunch that I normally don't talk to, but everyone's open and friendly and they really want to know how you're doing.
Not only is the community just amazing, the fact that our campus is so beautiful and warm and welcoming, even in the winter, it's amazing. Every student once in their Suffield career takes a picture of the Suffield sunset and captions it, #Suffsets.
Tiger Games is just so fun, just to see everybody together.
I think that's like a really good indicator of the Suffield community because you see everyone is like involved, they're all cheering for each other. Before I came to Suffield, I was at a junior boarding school called Fay. By the time I was leaving, I felt completely comfortable. I've only been here for 2 years, and at Fay I was there for 8, and the way I felt at Fay is exactly how I feel now at Suffield.
You just feel welcome, you meet different people immediately, you feel like you're wanted in the community.
Coming to Suffield, I immersed myself into my classes and I constantly got challenged every single day, and that's one of the things that I love the most.
I love the classes here. They're all really interesting, like all the teachers are really engaged.
They will make time for you, and I think that's really special.
It's less of like teacher-student, it's more like teacher and learner.
Wait, okay, go.
So it acts more like a spring. Can you see that?
I feel like my teacher does a great job of engaging us. I do have a lot of questions myself. She always knows the answer, and if she doesn't, she can get to it somehow.
The periodic table has almost all of the elements known to mankind, and yes, they do have uranium, if that's what you're wondering.
My relationships with my teachers here have been great, especially with my Spanish teacher. She's just full of energy all the time. It gives me faith in myself that I can survive in a Spanish community for maybe a day or two.
Something that surprised me about the program, which was great, was how easy it was for me to get into it on my own and let my creative side decide what I was going to do.
Mr. Butcher and Ms. Graham really helped me with graphic design, art for honors. I'm so happy I found that complete center here at Suffield Academy.
I'm going to Parsons for integrated design, so all types of design are open for me.
During performances, I always feel very supported and excited because when you look out to the audience, you see most of your classmates and faculty.
I play somewhere around 3 instruments, and I do theater, so I'm usually in the PAC.
I really love it. It's one of my favorite parts about Suffield. I love coming here a period every day and starting off with AVID class.
Advanced vocal tech and staging.
Yes.
Everyone is assigned a college counselor in their junior year, and they work with you to get a list of what you like in a college or what the kind of experience that you're looking for. They help you narrow down that list, work on applications.
The more you work with your college counselor, you start to realize that there are way more options than you probably think of. Even though I thought I wanted to be a lawyer for like, I don't know, the past 14 years of my life, maybe I want to do business, maybe art or something.
I feel like our college counseling system is the best. They're always open their door for you, and they become a part of your family on campus.
Leadership at Suffield is a 4-year program. Through the years, you get to learn to give back to the community.
One of our main things was focusing on public speaking and building confidence doing it.
I am just so excited I got to share this story with all of you. Thank you.
My leadership skills are so much better than they were. I couldn't speak in front of a class, and now I gave a chapel speech in front of the entire school.
When I first came to Suffield, I had the intentions of continuing my athletic and academic careers at the next level in college. This is the place to be if you want to be able to succeed and get pushed to the next level.
My coaches allowed me to have a leadership position no matter what year I was in, whether it was freshman year, sophomore year, and it's made me not only a better field hockey player, but also a better athlete in general.
I've actually gotten to do the high ropes course a couple times through our solo program, which is an after-school program here at Suffield. I will say from the bottom, it doesn't look as scary as it really is.
It can be a little challenging when you do something that you might not be too comfortable doing.
It's a super cool experience, and it's really fun to be up there and just knowing that you're gonna be okay, you're safe.
Suffield has taught me to be independent, to be strong.
I've driven past the school all the time, and I've always thought, oh, I really want to go there, and now being here, it's just like better than I thought it would be.
Suffield is like a place that really allows me to be myself.
The people here have made me feel so comfortable and safe and welcome.
I'm very happy to be a part of the Suffield family.
And no matter who you are, I'm pretty sure you could find a place to fit in.